Hi everyone! Today I am going to be doing my first video review. I am super excited to share this with you all and I hope that everyone enjoys. I am going to be sharing with you my favorite drugstore products. Like most of you, I am on a budget, and although I like to splurge sometimes on more high-end products, I'm going to share with you some products that could achieve that more high-end look. So I'm going to start off with face primer and I'm going to end with facial finishing spray. So to begin, I'm going to show you, like I said, some primer, and this one that I'm going to show you is very unconventional but is amazing, and that is the Monistat Chafing Gel. Now, I know that this is not typically used on the face, but this, if you look at the ingredients and you compare it to the MAC primer, you will notice that the ingredients are identical. A couple things here and there that are different, but the consistency is the same. The smell is the same. Everything about this product is the same as the MAC product. I'm not saying anything bad about the MAC product. It is wonderful, but this works just as well. Now I'm going to move on to concealer. And my favorite concealer, and you will hear me mention this brand a few times in this review, and that is, I like the NYX Photogenic Concealer. And it just comes like this, and you get a wand. I don't exactly know what color this is, but this goes on so smooth and really does cover up those, those dark circles that you get under your eye. This is definitely one that you should try. Now I'm going to move on to my favorite foundation. I kind of recently only started using a liquid foundation. I was never really a fan of it because I didn't know how to apply it right. And I will do another video about my foundation routine eventually. I don't know when I'm going to do that. But my favorite liquid foundation is the Revlon Color Stay. This stuff is just great. It's a medium to full coverage, and I use the normal to dry skin. They also have one that's for oily skin, and I use, I think, like the lightest one in ivory. This is really great. I see a lot of makeup gurus use this, such as Marlena from Makeup Geek, and I believe Mischievous uses it also, and it's really great. I see a lot of videos where people use this, so definitely try this one out. Next, I'm going to show you my favorite powder. When I put on a liquid foundation, I like to top it off either with a translucent powder or a colored powder. Usually a colored powder. I went through something where I did use a translucent powder, and I will show you what my favorite one is. But I really like using Physician Formula Mineral Wear Loose Powder. This stuff is really great. It's not cakey. It gives you a nice smooth finish, and it comes in a bunch of colors. I think it comes in also comes in translucent. I haven't been able to find that one yet, but this stuff is definitely one of the best powders out there. I'm not really too into pressed powders, so I really don't have one to show you, but if you're a loose powder person, definitely try this one. I am going to show you what my favorite blush, bronzers, highlighters are. First, here it is again, NYX. NYX blush is absolutely wonderful. It comes in so many colors. This one is in peach. This one has to be my favorite blush. It really is great. It goes on so smooth, and it's definitely worth a try. As for bronzers, I really don't have a specific bronzer that I like, but all I could say is anything from Physician's Formula. I've always used their bronzers, and they really are great. Just great to use. First of all, the packaging is beautiful. The design that they have on the powder, you just don't want to ruin it. But it's really, definitely try one by Physician's Formula. As for cheek highlighters, my favorite is a Physician's Formula that you could use as a bronzer, but I use more as a highlight, and this is the Shimmer Strips. And I have this one in Malibu Strip and Pink Sand Bronzer. And this is really beautiful, and is great for just that finish right on the cheekbones. It's great and it's beautiful and it's shiny. It just gives you that extra pop when you're finished with your makeup. So definitely try this. And again, this is Physicians Formula Shimmer Strip. Very comparable to Bobbi Brown's Shimmer Bricks. Same design. I haven't tried the Shimmer Bricks before, but if it's I can't imagine how much better it could get, because this is really pretty good. Now for my favorite drugstore eyeshadows, here we go again. NYX takes the winner on this one. The single eyeshadows, beautiful, beautiful color selection. My favorite one has to be Lime Juice. I don't use it very often. It's not really a color that I could wear to work, but it's highly pigmented, as you could see, and it is just so much fun to wear. I just absolutely love this one. And another one that is my favorite is Morocco. It's like a purpley blue color. Another one that is highly pigmented and just goes on so beautifully. I did a review on these the other day. This is another eyeshadow that I absolutely love, and they are the Wet n Wild Color Icon Collection. For $5, for each one, $5, 8 eyeshadows. These are just wonderful. Again, highly pigmented. My favorite one has to be Blue Had Me at Hello. I love this one, especially because of this beautiful turquoise color that they have. As you can see, that is just beautiful. It is so shiny, and I just love the way that it goes on. It is beautiful. So again, for $5 each, you really can't go wrong with these. Moving on to eyeliners. Now, eyeliners, drugstore eyeliners have always been a problem for me. But I found one that I really like. And I don't know if you could tell, the lighting in here is a little weird, and I'm just using my camera that is on my MacBook. I don't know if you could tell by my eyeliner. Yeah, there you go. I haven't applied all day, and that was because I use Revlon Color Stay eyeliner, and I think it's just in black. And as you could see here, it's just very, very basic. But this stuff works really, really well. I'm not exactly sure how much it is, but as you can see right there, it's very, very dark, and it stays on all day. As for liquid eyeliners, I have to say I've only started using these recently. I've never really been a fan of it, only because I'm not good at applying it. But I'd have to say my favorite one has to be Maybelline New York Eye Studio. And this is just the one. It's in Blackest Black, and this one it's really great. It goes on really dark, and it's very pigmented, and it's great. Another one that you could use that I kind of just bought today, and I applied it to my top lid, is Revlon Color Stay Liquid Liner, and this is also in Blackest Black. This one's really good. I mean, like I said, I only used it today, but I think that I really do like this one because my eyes hasn't moved and it didn't bleed. It didn't get onto my top lid there. Next would have to be mascaras, I have to say. I think I probably tried every drugstore mascara. There are a lot of good ones out there. Some by Rimmel are pretty good, but my favorite has to be L'Oreal Paris Voluminous Lashes in Carbon Black. And I've discovered this one recently, all because of my favorite makeup guru, Makeup Geek. I think that she had something on this, and I love it. And the one that I have, oh yeah, I just said it, Carbon Black. This one is really good. And as you could see, I don't know if you could really tell, again, because of the quality of the camera that I'm using, but this one's really good and really does give your lashes a lot of volume. I have short lashes, so you can't see length or anything, but as for making it very, very bold, this is definitely a great one to use. Now, for eyebrow pencils. My favorite one, and I will admit, is a high-end one. The MAC ones are my absolute favorite, but I ran out of it, sadly, so I couldn't get to a department store or MAC counter to go buy it, so I had to buy one in a store, and I honestly think that I'm going to stick with this one for a while, and it is Revlon Brow Fantasy. I think that this one is absolutely great. The pencil isn't very long. but I think that, you know, obviously for the money that you're spending, it's absolutely fine. One end is the pencil, and the other side is actually a colored gel that I really like, and I used it this morning, and I kind of like it. I think that this is actually really good. Definitely one to try out. Okay, as for lip liners, we're moving down to the lips now. I would have to say that it is a tie between two lip liners. I really do like Rimmel's Exaggerate Full Lip Color Lip Definer. This one is in 18 Addiction. And this one's really great. I like using it pretty much with everything, even dark colors. It just gives it a nice line for you to work with without making a darker liner so stark. This one is really good, and then I also like, here we go again, another Revlon Color Stay. This one's really good, and this one's in Nude. And yeah, I really like this one too. Definitely one to check out. Now, as for lipsticks, I'd have to say my favorite lipsticks are Rimmel lipsticks. I absolutely love them. I love the way that it goes on. The Rimmel lipsticks, it has my, I'm not a big pink fan, only until recently, but it has, I'm very picky with pink lipsticks, but this one has to be my favorite pink lipstick, and this is in Vintage Pink, and I'm wearing it right now, and it's got more of a pinky mauve color, but it goes on and it's just so creamy, and it's really great, and I love it. I've tried so many lipsticks from drugstores, and I have to say that these are my favorite. Another one from Rimmel is the new Kate Moss collection. I'm not a fan of Kate Moss, and it's like, I didn't want to buy it because of her, but I'm glad that I did, because this has to be my favorite red color. I don't know what color it is. It's 01, but this red color is beautiful. Again, so creamy, and I just absolutely love it. These go on great. I would actually compare these to MAC lipsticks. That's how much I love them. My favorite lip glosses, here we go again, NYX. I have a bunch of these. I just absolutely love them. A lot of them, there aren't really bright, I just dropped one. There aren't really dark colors. The only one that I have found that's really dark that I liked and wanted to buy is in maroon. This one is super dark, very vampy looking, very dark maroon purple. I mean, this one's really nice. But as for like a great nude lip gloss, I'd have to say any of these are great, and I will list the ones that I have below, but these are great. They just go on, and they are shiny, and they're great. Definitely try them. A lot of drugstores I don't want to say don't carry them, because there are some that do, but most beauty supply stores do carry them at drugstore price. I think that these are maybe like $7, but these are really good, and I really do like them a lot. Now, obviously, I'm trying to think if I forgot anything, but I don't think I did. You're finished with your look. You want to top it off. There aren't many drugstore finishing sprays that I could think of or that I've seen. I actually use a MAC one, but just to try it. But one that I use that you can't find in a drugstore, but you can find in a vitamin shop, is from Rivia Labs, and it's Rose Water Facial Spray. I used this for years before I discovered the MAC one, and I still will stand by this one. Again, the MAC one is expensive. It is $20, but this one is half the price. And if I run out of the MAC, I'm definitely going back to this one unless I want to splurge again. But this one is really great, and as you can see, rose water. It smells like roses. It's very floral, and it just gives you that nice. It gives you like a dewy, glowy finish, and it keeps your makeup set all day long. So that's it. I think that's all that I have to say. I hope it helped. Get to a CVS or a Walgreens or a Rite Aid and go shopping. You'll be spending a lot of money, saving a lot of money by scaling it down and getting some of these drugstore products. I hope you all enjoyed. Bye everyone. Thank you.